think you have to hit more than 7 shots in a game?
I think there is. I think we'll find it. I don't think we'll go in with the same game plan as tonight or the last couple times we played them. Obviously, we have to make an adjustment, but Ant's been really good all year about making the right read and right play, and they're forcing him to kind of make that, and we have to give him help by taking advantage of it. Guys who get the ball have to take care of it, have to make shots, have to make them pay for putting 2 or 3 guys on them, and I think it will open it up for them.
You've been a pretty good three-point shooting team all year, but the inclination didn't seem to be to pull the trigger on those before the defense. You were testing the gaps instead. Do you think that's one of the things you might change?
Yeah, I think we saw a little bit more hesitancy to be ourselves more. I think we were trying. Everybody was trying to do the right thing too much. When you turn it over 2, 3 times in a row, now it's pressure for everybody who has the ball. They're like, oh, I don't want to turn it over again. I don't want to turn it over. So it's kind of flipped that, man, get it on the rim, shoot it, make an effort to, be aggressive that way. I think we will. I really do, and I'm excited to get going.
When the team beat you as convincingly as they've done 3 times now, and now you're set to face them in the playoffs, how do you prevent maybe doubt or lack of confidence from setting in as you get ready for the playoffs?
Man, honestly, it's the belief in ourselves that we've had all year has to stick out. I think we're a team that we haven't looked across the court and thought we're not better than another team. That we win in every game. We feel like we can beat that opponent, and this is no different. I think we have to stay confident. We have to make adjustments, obviously, and things that we need to do game plan wise or matchup wise against them, because they're a team full of great players, a team full of guys who've done it at a high level, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun playoff race.
Is their starting 5 present any unique challenges for you guys defensively? The other teams don't.
Of course, they got 3 the better players in the league, but for us, it's going to be a challenge regardless, and we got guys who can guard. We've got guys who can accept that challenge. I think, like I said, game plan wise, there's things that we can try to accomplish at a higher level or change. Considering they play a little bit smaller with Cat out there or playing 2 bigs. They play fast and they have a lot of guys who can make multiple reads and plays. So we'll have to adjust and then see where we go.
We've seen it other times when teams load up on Ant. He can get the ball second side, no help, and take advantage there. Seems like that's dried up. How do you guys get back to more of that where those opportunities present themselves?
Just more emphasis on it. I think we've had played a lot of different teams, a lot of different ways the last few weeks, and not everybody has played us the same way as Phoenix has, and they're doing a good job of loading up and kind of presenting that challenge again to and make the right read, and guys who get the ball, you have to make the play and make the right read off of that. And like I said, the turnovers are huge for us, and we're not turning it over. I think we're going toe-to-toe with them from that point on, but we can't spot them points early in games because of lack of discipline or not being able to help our guys out by making the right reads.
My first quarters have been particularly difficult lately. What do you sense is kind of contributing to those slower starts, and how do you kind of get on top of that?
I honestly believe our offense has a big part of that. It's our inability to get shots up. Like I said, we're turning it over, myself included. Guys are just making the wrong reads, and at this time of the year, teams are going to take advantage of it even more so. Because at this point of the year, half-court defense, we have a really good half-court defense we can guard. And a lot of teams don't want to play against half-court. You want to try to get as many easy passes as you can get, and we're giving that up. We're giving that up to everybody right now. And so our offense just needs to be dialed in. It needs to be simple. We need to just make the easy reads and figure that out.
Mike, with Durant at the 4 for them, but you guys don't have your 4s guard him. What's the key to kind of making that cross match work defensively for you guys?
Yeah, with the game plans we've had, it's been trying to, whoever's on it, this Ant, whoever, we're sending help. We're, trying to put a smaller body on them to make them have to post more and not have to, come off the dribble as much and not have to worry about, big chasing them around. like I said, we've got a lot of guys that we can fumble, guys in and out of that role. So we're going to take a look at a bunch of different ways to guard him, because it's not an easy way to guard KD, especially when he's at the 4. So, that's something that we'll look at, because we know it's tough, especially when they get out in transition, when you're cross-matched and you're trying to get Ant back across the court to him, and Cat trying to get back over there, and Rudy trying to get to another guy. So that is a challenge, and so we have to find a way to slow them down, and so we're easily can match up to our guys.
How much offensively with the gap helps up with Ant is just more cutting part of the answer there?
It's a big part. I think cutting, moving our bodies. I don't know if guys are, tired or whatever we felt today, but like, we have to move our body. We have to get out of the way for people and sacrifice. At this time of year, it doesn't matter what you do scoring wise or how many shots you get up. It's what can you do to win the game? What can you provide for our team? And our guys need to understand that, going forward, we got to make it easier on each other. And we need Ant to, he can't have 7 shots. He needs to have 27. He's that type of player. So we got to figure that out.
You were brought in here to be a stabilizing factor to help these guys get to where they want to go. Could it be fair to say that this playoff series may be more mental than physical, that they have to be in control of their emotions and stay with it and not get frustrated?
For sure. We have an emotional team. We've got a lot of guys who can get lost in the game, get lost with the referees, or get lost with confidence or something like that in and out of the game. Like I said before, right now we have to put our ego aside. We have to put our mistakes aside and be able to move on. That growth has to continue to happen. It's not easy for guys. It's personality is where how you've come up and who you are, and it's made you who you are as a player. But there's got to be, as a group, we have to collectively be okay, being accountable, and just moving forward. And when we have bad nights, it's a bad night, move on, and a bad play, move on, and trust each other and figure this thing out.
Because almost it seems like this team, the only thing that can stop them may be yourselves.
Yeah, a lot of it is. That was our message when we came in. Like I said, they're a great team, and they do a lot to put pressure on you, but we did a lot to put pressure on ourselves, these last 3 games we played them. And like I said, you can't spot them anything, can't give them any freebies, and we've done that. And they've been mentally tougher than us, and we have to just find ways to flip that.